there. Come on in. I'm just reviewing one of my pocketbooks because I was getting ready to do a reading for His glory. So you are just in the nick of time. So why don't you relax a little bit and let me read this to you? This one is called Another Way. Okay? We don't like to admit that we murmur and sometimes we complain. The slightest insignificant thing will get you a ticket on the whining train. Then, when we're irritated and annoyed, we start singing a woe me song. There's much more to be considered when you start to feel things going wrong. It's never as bad as it could be, nor are circumstances as bad as they seem. Every setback is not the end of the world, though we can take it to that extreme. Look at the unexpected. You might consider it a divine delay. But whatever you choose to call it, you know it could have been another way. It's the trick of the enemy for you to feel down and to feel distressed. Before you know it, you can find yourself getting a little depressed. Depressed about things over which you have absolutely no control or have not even occurred. Yes, you've decided this, whatever this is, gets on your very last nerve. Ever notice the traffic these days? Cars are traveling so fast. You chose to stay within the limits of the law and let the speed demons pass. Then you saw the blue lights flashing a few miles down the highway, and you thanked God for His keeping power, knowing it could have been another way. What about the price of every purchase getting higher and higher every day? You quickly switch from complaint to gratitude, thanking God you were able to pay. You remembered when you passed that homeless man with the sign in the middle of the street? You instinctively knew it could have been you sitting there with nothing to eat. Should we even mention the pity party? Don't send one invitation. Things are going to shift another way and totally change your situation. God's favor brings beauty for ashes, and soon you will be back on track. Even if you're not quite there yet, you know that you are not turning back. Perhaps you're in position for the mountaintop. Then suddenly things go awry. You want to throw in the towel, just quit, and not even give it another try. But God will always have a plan. He knows what you need to do and when. Why make the decision to moan and groan instead of beginning again? I hope you don't find this too sobering, but it is meant to encourage you today. It's a good thing to be thankful when you realize it could have been another way. Take heart, rejoice. You always have a choice in what you think and in what you say. You'll find you'll react to life differently when you remember it could have been another way. That really gives you something to think about. I know it does me. I look at this and I think, boy, as bad as things seem to be, as hard as things seem to be, as difficult as things seem to be, they could have been another way. Always keep that in mind and always, always be grateful for where you are. Just one last note. Gratitude embraces the attitude of being thankful and content for who you are and what you have right now. Remember, it could have been another way. Don't forget, stop by again. I'll always have something for you. And I hope you have an absolutely amazing day.